All right, so today we're going to focus on cube roots of positive perfect cubes. Basically, when you cube a number, so let's say we have 3 cubed, all right, that equals 3 times 3 times 3, and we get the answer 27. Because 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. When we take the cube root, we're going to do the opposite, all right? So cube rooting looks like this. We're using that radical sign, but it has to have that 3, all right, with it to show that it's cube rooting. If we only have the radical sign, then that's actually the opposite of squaring something, right? So let's say we're looking at A. Then the answer would be B squared. I don't know, for an example. So we are not looking at just the square root today. We're looking at the cube root. So make sure you have that down. And again, we are going to try and get the answer over here, which is that number that's getting cubed. So, and if you look at it, they're both different answers. That's why I put down A and B. It's not going to be the same number. However, this number here will be this. It should be the same as these 3 numbers would be the same number that we're multiplying by itself, obviously. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's go ahead and try some practice problems. Sometimes, less is more. So we're looking at the cube root of 64, all right? So how I would solve this is I would think, okay, if we get the 3 here to show its cube root, what times what is 64? Think about it. Well, a lot of us know this. If we were looking at the square root, all right, it would be 8 times 8, right? 8 times 8. But we're looking at the cube root. So we have to break it into smaller numbers. Well, if I look at this, I know that to get 8, I would have to do 2 times 4, right? And then again, 2 times 4 times 2 times 4. Now, when you're cube rooting something, all right, that means you need to figure out, oh, well, I only need 1 number in here, all right? What number could that be that gets multiplied by itself 3 times? So I could either choose 2 in this situation, or I could choose 4. If I choose 2, then that means I need to switch my 4s into 2s. Well, I have 3 2s. No, it's going to be more, right? So it's not going to be 2. I'm not going to choose 2. I'm going to actually choose 4. And how am I going to get, 3 4s? Well, basically I can combine these 2. So it's going to turn out to be, what's 2 times 2? 4 times, and then I still have this one, this 4, and this one. So basically, what's my answer? My answer is 4. The cube root of 64 is 4. All right. Now, what's the cube root of 1? Well, 1 multiplied by itself is always 1. So if you multiply it 3 times, it would be 1 again. So the cube root of 1 is always going to be 1. All right. And I'm going to stop here. I hope you guys find that helpful.